ladies and gentlemen, stand at attention and give an inspired aloha to a fellow cavalryman, General George S. Patton Jr., USMA Class 1909.
War by dying for his country. He won it by making sure some other poor dumb bastard died for his country. I know you've heard a lot of stuff about America not wanting to fight, wanting to stay out of this war. Well, that's a lot of horse crap. Americans, traditionally, love to fight.
Yes, we do.
And all real Americans love the sting of battle. Now, when you were young, I'm sure you all admired the champion marble shooter, fastest runners, swimmers, big league ball players, and the toughest boxers. That's because America loves a winner, and we won't tolerate a loser. Americans play to win all the time. Americans despise cowards. We don't need any yellow-bellied cowards fighting for this Navy, or this Army, or this country. We should all be shot like flies. Now, I wouldn't give a hoot in hell if a man lost and laughed. That's why America never has lost and never will lose a war. The very thought of losing is abhorrent to Americans. Now, an army is a team. It lives, eats, breathes, and fights as a team. All this individuality stuff is just so much crap. And those bilious bastards that wrote that individualism story for the Saturday Evening Post don't know any more about real battle than they do about fornicating. We have the very finest food and equipment. We have the best spirit and the best men. And that's why we're going to win. Now, you're not all going to die. Actually, only 2% of you here today will be killed in a real battle. However, death should not be feared. All of us are frightened at first in battle. Any man who tells you that he isn't is a goddamn liar. Tell that from me. Real men, however, will not let death and the fear of it overpower their honor, their sense of duty to their country, or to their manhood. Now, sure, we want to go home, want the war to get over with, but the best way to get it over with is to get those damn bastards who started it. The quicker we whip them, the quicker we can go home. Now, all through your Army career, you've bitched about what you call this chicken shit drilling. Well, that drilling is important for two things at least. Obedience to orders and to make you more alert. Now, there's something else I want to leave you with. I don't want to get any messages saying that we're holding our position. We're not holding anything. Let the Hun do that. The only thing we're interested in doing is killing the enemy. And we're going to do that. We're going to kick them in the ass. We're going to kick the hell out of them. And we're going to go through them like shit through a funnel. I want those German bastards to rise up on their hind legs and howl, Jesus Christ, it's that goddamn Third Army and that son of a bitch Patton again. All right. President Roosevelt, Franklin that is, says the only thing you have to fear is fear itself. And I want to remind all of you that in this current battle, to provide quality service to the millions of visitors who come to Pearl Harbor every year, you people must hold your ground and defeat that ugly scuttlebutt that says this tent is going to close, because it isn't. Or that some Washington bureaucrat is going to force Francois' expeditionary cushion to move out Wyandotte. That's just more crap. Actually, I must tell you, the food here reminds me of Army chow. It's basic, hot, not available at all times of the day, and you gotta love it and not complain about it. And when you eat it, you'll be on the side of such great warriors as Millie, whatever. Where is that boy? Myllykangas, stand at attention. Stand at attention. Good old West Point graduate and Army tanker Captain Matt is so gung-ho, he still wears his tanker boots around the house. That's all, just the damn tanker boots, nothing else. Be seated. Saving this Pearl Harbor Visitor Center is not just another project, it's war. Quiet, I'm doing the talking here. And you can't get out of your duty for the next few months by cleaning latrines at the Bowfin or selecting gourmet beverages from the 4 Pepsi machines on the main deck of the Missouri. Key to victory here is to stay on the offensive and not let any damn son of a bitch peck away at your flanks. Now, we've got a man with us tonight who's been pecking away at people's flanks and other parts of their body for about a half a century. He's the great, just ask him, 3-Dot columnist Eddie Sherman. Where are you, Sherman? Are you strong enough to stand up, boy? Are you strong enough to stand up at your age? All right. Now, Eddie Sherman is living proof that you don't have to make a big noise to make a big impression. You can light up a room just by leaving it. Shall I say that again? You can light up a room just by leaving it. I wouldn't give $3 for his response. Shit.
We're rolling tape.
Yeah.
General Patton!
What do you want, Millie?
Carl's pretty interested in your pearl handle pistols there.
You dumb son of a bitch, they're ivory. Only a pimp from a whorehouse on Hotel Street would think of it being pearl-handled. Now, where was I? Right. Steve Cologne. Is he here?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Stand up. Now, here's the guy, the head guy from the Hunt Building Company, the twits that built this tent. Now they're willing to give it back to the Navy. He's a man who has so many friends in the community and across the country, but half the people say he's an arrogant bastard and a nasty son of a bitch. However, an equal number of people say just the opposite. They say he's a nasty son of a bitch and an arrogant bastard. And there's somebody here named Glennon, Gerald Glennon. Where's he?
Oh, Gerald.
Stand at attention, Glennon. All right. Now, at the height of the war in Europe, this shy man met another shy German Fräulein named Joanne. She taught him how to make all sorts of pastries, including cakes. She also ended up hiding him in his basement, her basement, for the rest of the war. The only thing he doesn't tell his friends is that that basement was in San Francisco overlooking the Golden Gate Bridge. And I don't want to overlook those civilian pukes who run the Navy League here. Like John Peters. Where's he? On your feet, Peters. Oh, over there. Now, here's a man who spent his entire Navy career as a swabby. Actually, a submarine swabby. And all the time, he wished he was a Marine. Tell you the truth, if I had it to do over again, I'd probably be a Marine too. You're already winners, all of you who work here are crew members at Pearl Harbor Visitor Center. Now, in the years ahead, when your grandchildren or great-grandchildren sit on your knee and say, "What did you do during the big Visitor Center battle of 2006? You can look the little bugger in the eye, but you won't have to say, "Well, I spent that time shuttling shit with a bunch of Coast Howleys at the Halekulani Hotel." You can tell them, with pride, I was on the front line, looking out for the visitors, providing them with the kind of Hawaiian aloha that nobody else cared to offer. We did what was needed. We did it right. Now, you sons of bitches know what I feel like. I'd like to leave you with one thought. I would be honored to lead you gentlemen into battle, anywhere, anytime. That is all.